See, we had, let me salute you, all my soul soldiers. When you be a Southern mind, you become a soldier. I induct you in the army of the gods. You're a soldier. And only thing I'm going to be feeding you is supreme wisdom. Uh, so I salute all my troops. Where I'm coming from with this, what is best to live in America or yourself. When I say yourself, I'm talking about your mind, your body, and your soul. See, 400 years we gave our mind, body, and soul over to the Caucasian and building his dream up. The American dream, he called it. And by his document, the Constitution, we wasn't included. Because if we was included, we wouldn't have to go through all them changes, trying to get free and trying to beg the man to free us and be a part, integrate into his thing. See, we had no business integrating in his thing, in his system, because once we integrated in his system or wanted to become a part of his system by, us doing it ourselves, before that we were forced into his system. Well, all the evidence shows that when he came over here and the Indians already had a system set up, he didn't want to live like the Indians live. He didn't want to live. He always had his mind on taking over and making the Indian live in his system. But the Indian was a warrior. He said, "No, I'd rather die than switch, and I'd rather fight than switch. I'm not gonna do that." And he fought almost to the last man. But the Caucasians still gave him a fracture of what he once had in this land, but he still tried to live in his system. But his system was in shambles. I'm talking about the red man, and the Caucasian system was growing. And all through this time, he had the black man, which he took the black man from his culture or system and stripped him of his inheritance or all of his culture or system, forced him into his system. Now when we dream in our imaginations, our dreams is to push him further into his system, because we are Caucasians with black skin. We're not speaking our native language. The Indian, he speaks Spanish, which is a European language, and English, and we speak English. We don't even know our names, what we're supposed to call ourselves, or our native tongue. So when somebody come along like Master Farad Muhammad and give us, who we supposed to be, a lot of black people reject it, and he started building up a system within a system, a nation within a nation, through the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And then when he passes, brothers turn on him, want to go mainstream, want to take up Scientology, want to do all types of things. But I'm going to talk about a brother that had imagination, but he wasn't backed by Allah. Y'all know who this brother is. Now, don't get it twisted. A lot of you brothers recognize this right here. I'm not a Nuwaubian. I'm strictly in the mindset of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad given to him by Allah and the personal Master Farad Muhammad. This brother is serving a life sentence, triple life, more than triple life, in jail. Name is York, Malachi York. He still has the Nuwaubian movement in effect, but the brother had a hell of imagination. Now, he's a musician like myself, and you got to have a somewhat of imagination to be a music man. And so he had a hell of a mind. But don't forget, he came up under the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad also. I'm not saying he didn't have teachers elsewhere, but he came up also under the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now this right here is a video he has demonstrating ancient Kemet, also a new city. You know, Kemet was a city. Brothers build cities in deserts, man. Brothers can make a living in the desert, in wasteland. They have oases. They build oases. Look what Gaddafi did in Libya. Look what he did. Study Gaddafi. You know. And but these brothers, once you make a deal with the devil, it's hard to quit. That's why the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was backed by Master Farad Muhammad, Allah and the personal Master Farad Muhammad. He didn't make no deals, but all the rest of them tried to integrate or make a deal. They didn't try to integrate. They kind of compromise sometimes. Sometimes they compromise with the Caucasian, and in the long run, it don't turn out right. So when you look at this is all come from the mind of Dr. York and his believers and his followers. Now, they say he was a pedophile. I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna go down that road right there, because sometimes brothers, you know, they get the ego tripping, and then you can't do what you see others do, like the Quakers and some of these white guys, you know, Quakers and whatever you call them. I can't think of it right now, but they might have multiple wives, and some of them might be messing with 12-year-old girls or whatever. But Epstein and all them, you know, they still doing that, you know. I mean, it ain't stopped. Sex trafficking and pedophiling, you know, it ain't stopped. But this is his world, and you can't you gotta not even dabble in his world, you know, because you're gonna get bit. You know, you're gonna get poisoned by the way he lives, his lifestyle. He tries to keep it quiet, but it comes out. So he tries to cover it up so much, he unleashed the coronavirus on you. Now you gonna deal with him because you think that it's gonna save your life. So you putting him in place of Allah, Uncle Sam, is your God. You don't have to call him Allah. Some of y'all say Jesus. You know, y'all say y'all devout Christians. Y'all putting him in place, Uncle Sam in place of Jesus. Y'all say Jesus did miracles. And you say, he said, if you believe on me, you could do much more than I can do. Well, how come y'all ain't doing it? Because y'all bow down to the devil, Uncle Sam. So I'm not going to stay here long, but you see what came out the mind of a brother of his imagination. Those are paintings or pictures, but that's a city modeled after ancient Kemet. That's what I'm talking about. Live within your own imagination and your own mind. Black light.